guess I could. I was tired of listening to like popular music with normal music with lower volumes. I probably won't play music while watching a demo. I would if I was playing. I think this is it. Alright. Probably could have labeled these better, but whatever. What time is it there for you? Listen to K-pop? I've never listened to K-pop in my life. I think I've listened to like the meme song with the dude, the fucking old ass Asian guy dancing, and that's like it. I had I had a friend who used to be like, well, I guess I've had a few friends who are like super obsessed with K-pop. I think I don't even know. I don't know. I just never got into it really. I'm just gonna watch my POV. So I don't actually have the POV demos for whatever reason of these games, but I don't really want to watch anything else. So I don't really remember how these games played out. I think I played like decent. Kind of shaky. Oh my god, I moved my mouse so fucking much. It's always like hard to watch yourself play, honestly. It's probably like one of the easier ways to improve, but it's just so fucking. It's so cringe sometimes, like going back and seeing like how you actually played. Someone goes high in the air, trying to keep track of them. Just kind of playing passive. Bagel's a weird map too. Tried to like learn how to play it. So Alex gets 2 kills, everybody goes forward. I know I don't have to go forward because we have 2 kills. Or not go forward, but I know like I'm not in danger of being forced or anything. Somehow Asian drop, or did he get forced? And I don't know. Maybe he didn't get Uber. But that was weird. Yeah, we play passive. Pretty much the only thing you can really do is bagel medic. This map is so weird. I don't really like it. Okay, so they call to go forward, and I just fucking get juggled or something, or I'm just not keeping up. But Alex dies because of it. They sent people behind. They were stack waving anyway. I don't know why we went forward there. That was kind of weird. But we Uber and get nothing. We get 3 kills. They have slide ad. Not too much, thankfully. And we know there's people behind. We go back and get the kills from the stack wave. So we can still fight this, kind of. We just... Nah, we can't. We're just poking. Even though we got the 2 kills, the spawns are so good for them on this map. What's up, Boo? Boo. Carter dies, but we can still take the fight. It's Koth and we put our spawns. So we get... Nah, we lose Trip too. We elect to... Yeah, we just sack everybody else, and... Alex hits AZN, but he's not going to get it in single sacking. We lose 1 early, so we decide not to take the fight and just sack wave, get the Uber, and then go out to fight. I think this is an extremely close map, actually, because we were not a good bagel team. Kind of learned it. Eat damage early, bait people, arrow the ground because I'm bad. Just running in. Don't really want to use Uber. I get forced, almost drop. Their Uber's just way better. Yeah, we start this off terribly. I'm just not playing good to start this game off. I think I get frag videoed by Soapy. I don't know if that's now or later though. I don't remember. Yeah, we're chilling. Fuck. First in a roll, I'm getting tunneled. That guy doesn't really hit any shots on me. I should probably just be dead there if he had like a little more confidence. Ransom ends up dying. We're still taking this fight. It's just so messy. This map is so chaos. I have like walls on this demo and I don't even know what's going on really. I like all the info. Oh, they forced early. Just trying to stay with my eyes. End up dropping Alex because I have to walk up the stairs. I probably could have just dropped him completely and then just kept the Uber, but we end up with a better trade anyway because we have better spawns even if we do trade off kills. And we're just winning this fight pretty handily. I have these dried mangoes I'm gonna munch on. I'm not really like a dried mango guy. I don't know. After like the first two, I just kind of get sick of them. But whatever. We have Ab right now, so I'm playing defensive. My only goal is to just stay alive and get the Uber. Dried mangoes are good. They're good, yeah, but after like two of them, like I don't know. Chocolate Sky, a nice surf, almost get air shot, but hold the Uber, low health. It's just the rest of the team can't get to me. Luckily, nobody pushed the right house, and we just we have full, or we don't full out, but we managed to not use and keep the point during the sack wave, so it'll be even Ubers now.
Mission ends in 30 seconds.
Probably should be looking forward more. I rotate my positioning lower. I think because like we want to trade on the point, but they trade into us, so I don't even get to go to the point. And they just cap, but they lose one. So this is good for us. The spawn time is delayed. Missing arrows isn't bad. Not firing arrows isn't bad. They do go down two though, so team's carrying. We can just roll them all here. Good health. Oh, they have to come to the point. I guess we're not overcommitting because we want to defend the point. We don't want to wipe, I guess, just for nothing. We have to wait for our soldiers now. They're playing the buy time. We get to wait for our soldiers, so they're not going to commit into us, so we're okay with staying in. They're trying to pressure, but our positioning is good, our health is good. Fighting the point now. I think I spot AZN here, and spot he doesn't have Uber, or we try to Uber forward. No, never mind. That's not now. We drop 2. Wow, it's miraculous that we somehow win this. Well, they should just win the round off of that. They cap, and we got our 2 guys late. It's literally only 8. No, there's 18 seconds left. So we have, if we get trade kills here, it's good. Yeah, if I don't have any sub though, or I want to edit it. Alright, well, I'll tell everybody who asks about the HUD, I just tell, okay, well, yeah, we just won that somehow, that's crazy. But, what I tell everybody about the HUD is, it's Skeez's HUD. If you can edit the command, then you can, just change it to, like, Skeez HUD for me or something. But it's Skeez's HUD, and, he said he'd release it eventually. I don't know when. But when he does release it, then you can get your hands on it and do whatever you want. But otherwise, like, you have to ask him for it because he doesn't want me giving it out yet. It is a nice hub though. It's a nice meta HUD because you can actually see everything. I wish this was a POV. I don't know what happened to my POVs, but I have like some when I don't have like others, so I have to like look for the SCVs. Anyway, we lost mid, they just cap I guess, or like right after. Now we're just toying the point. Since you really can't like full commit to a team fight on this map, there's no like really good soldier bombs to coordinate your soldiers to just have a decisive fight. So it's hard to push across the point because of that, since you don't really get good distractions. And, or distractions to damage. Missing POV demos, that's a minor one. I'm not playing the season, so it doesn't even matter. You only want the target ID because in normal mode, when I hover over and I can really see percent. Yeah, okay, I die there. But, yeah, that was my issue too. That's why I asked Skeez for his HUD. I don't really know what the changes he made, but just add him and ask him. He'll probably, like, he may or may not give it to you. I don't know. I don't even have like the download link, and I don't really want to upload it either. So, without his permission, I mean. Alright, well they have ads, so we're doing a sack wave. You can see them on the point. I'm coming forward. I don't know if they just want to take it across the point, but I'm like passive enough that I can still get out. So there goes our sack. We're just run away with Brand Slam. We do get the force out. It's good for us. Makes it a lot easier. Now we just can Uber and get kills and then leapfrog. Or alternatively, just not Uber at all. That'll be really nice too. Honestly, like, whenever I play like matches, I'm actually like, okay, well I got fried video there. He just fucking rolled me. He synced 2 rockets on the doorway, and I couldn't even like, I don't know. The only thing I can do is pop there, but I don't know I'm being bombed because neither Brandslam or Alex team. But they somehow salvage on an AZN right away, which is really good for us. Oh, Shisa. Oh. I don't know how to pronounce that. Yeah. So we mentioned the point back. They have. We have to fight this at this point. There's not like a lot of time left. So we're just taking the fight. Get bombed again. Small surf. This guy beeps his first rocket, so I get lucky there. He hits that first rocket, then I don't know if I live. We managed to keep the point. And we get AZM in the chaos of it all. So now we have the things we need to get back in the game. They have the sack wave here. They have a lot of time. So they pretty much would win this round if they manage to force it. Okay, we fucking use it, never mind. We tried to catch AZN. I guess somebody called that AZN must have been there, and Alex 260 health when I'm the 1 second I don't flash him, he gets spooned. Sophie was kind of doing some crazy shit. So they have the demo pick and Uberad. They should just be winning this easily. I'm pushing forward here. I'm wondering if like we manage to kill AZN before they get Uber. I don't really know how else we win this. I'm also just playing this demo because like I feel like Bagel is a map that everybody's struggling to learn, including me. I get caught. Omega caught. I'm like so passive there too. I'm so far back and I still get caught by the Uber. That's crazy. But our flank is salvaging. We get right. We shove forward as they Uber into us. So even though I die, we're able to get enough kills so that we can keep the point after. I guess like after they capture it, we can just retake it immediately. I think this map needs to be. I don't think this map is ready for competitive play. It plays so weird. I don't know. I think it needs to be tested. I'm being bombed. Don't know what's going on. I'm dead. What our soldiers get? AGM. Not good by me there. Zero awareness. Nice rocket by Trip. Trip is fucking fragging out as he does. No, people like make fun of Trip, but he's really good. I don't know. Trip is really good. People really just kind of don't understand. Or don't understand, I don't know. Maybe they do, but I like playing with Trip. Taking a little damage. They lose one early, but we have the point, so he spawns instantly. Oh my god, the spawns are so good when you don't have the point. Yeah, so we're trading kills here, but they cap, so we just get the win right off. I just Uber on the point and we just win, because they can't really block it out. How important is it to farm? Okay, that's the first half, hold on. I'll answer you in a second. What class do you mean to farm health packs as often as possible? What is this? I've never seen Uber on the HUD. The demo, it's, oh yeah, there you go. There we go, we just added that. The second half, did I get the right one? I don't know if I did. Hopefully I did. Any class? I think if you're soldier, then if you're playing soldier, then it's pretty important. Otherwise, just do it if like you're hurt. I don't know. Like that's normal. Like as soldier, you want to do it more because you want to stay away from the heals, so you can just let your scout and demo like play to their full potential. But farming health, getting health fast is nice. For your team's medic, just so they're not like overburdened with healing more people than they should. I think the worst feeling in the world is having to like arrow 3 or 4 people. Okay, we take a trade across the point. We own the point, so we want to block there, and we do. And then we're trying to reset here. We reset this top left area, get everybody healed. I got all 5 of my players a little bit of beam before we take the fight, just to see. You know, just before we take it, but nothing decisive really happened. So they just managed to recap, but they lose 1 for the recap. And now we have the better spawns and the picks, so we can just kind of play forward, like, fearlessly. Not afraid to take the fight. We just cap. The point caps so fast that I end up denying people, but so did 2 other people. It didn't look like the fight was going too well for us. We didn't get, like, any damage or anything. I mean, like, as a team, this farming health pack contributing significant. Yeah, like I said, just it literally just like it lets your medic like focus on healing people who are already fighting, basically, rather than everybody coming for the beam, right? It's nice. So we get the force. Now we'll have a better river. We're deciding to walk house. We see they're really passive. Probably think they'll sack wave here. They should. I should back up. I should honestly be backing up further, but our team's putting a little forward pressure. We're probably looking to take an aggressive Uber, but our Ubers haven't made. Yeah, we are. Oh my god. Okay, AZN looks caught as fuck there. I like barely made it around the corner in time. I could have caught Alex maybe if I was like a second earlier. He literally just died in front of me. This match is cursed. So, but you were doing crazy shit this match. You were actually like insane. This was like a really close game, closer than the score, like the final score. Like I remember every single round, you guys probably could have won too. It was like super close. This was fallen. I'm just fucking caught. Yeah, the movement there was not it. But they just fucking wipe us. They're just super aggressive there. They're trying to go for the salvage, doesn't manage to get it. We already got through the part where you get back for it. Yeah. It's also just hard to play because you're down 1 map and you have to go to a second cough. And if you win that cough, we have to go to a 3rd cough. That would have been exhausting. They have ad here. I think we might get caught. I don't know. I don't remember what happened there, but I think this round we kind of beefed. What's up? What's up, Habib? I'm chilling. Just watching some demos. I've been wanting to watch more demos from like this season. Right now, the only match I want to watch just doesn't have demos uploaded, so I have to wait for that. Well, or posted rather. Where am that? Chilling. So we have Uber out here, just trying to work my way in. Small surf. They sack 1 at a time. I'd probably use if both Dingo and Soapy land on me. But thankfully only 1 land at a time, so I have good visibility on both of them. It's easy to hold there. We are feeding even though we have ad here. Like they're down both soldiers. I don't know why we go forward like that. We just have to cap the point. And we end up dropping too many people. I might get forced here. Yeah. Fuck. I feared that because Alpha was super close to me. And he cut off my run to the pack, so he beat me to the pack, and I just used. He just meat shot me there, and like that's a gone Uber. And Alpha I don't know, I wasn't really wanting to test them there. But we beefed out there. We fed 3 people, we were adding 2 picks. So technically if we had the 2 soldiers kill us there, we don't have to use Uber. We can just hold it, because they don't have the they don't really have the players to actually go for the force 4v6. Since there are no soldiers, but we end up feeding 3 into them without using the Uber. If I had Ubered them in while they were going in aggressively, then maybe that would have worked, but instead we just end up dropping people and I get forced by a solo play. So maybe it's a nice rock that time, but that's kind of a hopeful play. I think somebody might have had eyes on you. And I get flanked, and Alex doesn't realize I'm dead. I think I dropped while trying to arrow him. Oh, this feels bad. And now this is like pretty easy for them to win. If we cap, we just lose too. So right now the goal, yeah, we lose even if we don't cap. Either way, I'm not there. I'm out this bitch. No death stats for me. Actually, not true. At this point, I think I'm like tilting in Mumble. I'm like, yeah, this fucking round is over. We just fucking threw. Why the fuck are you people doing what you did? And then, I think we clean up a little on our play because we just made 2 obvious mistakes. One was obviously when we fed 3 people with that, and the second was rolling out 6 people on the right. We 6-man out the right, and I let Alpha flank and just 2-shot me for the drop. Yeah, this was a match. This was last season's round 1 playoffs. So once again, the bagel gameplay of just towing the point early, getting the cap early. So we get the cap first. They're just gonna recap immediately because that's how this map works. I'm not healing forward, I'm busy healing my guys behind. Catch a pipe, so I'm playing passive. We lose Alex. We might just call it a sack wave after we lose 2. Yeah. We should, actually. These 3 should sack. No, we lose Brownstown, we can't. We should. Okay, they do go for a sack. And they force ACN. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so the moment we lose Alex and Trip there, or Alex and Ash, we know that we're not gonna get a good Uber exchange, and if we stay in, we're gonna get forced. So I'm just gonna leave, and the other 3 are gonna go for the force. And they're playing pretty aggressive because they're confident, like, since we're down enough players, they come forward, and we can just send the rest of our players to get the force. And now we have ad because of it. I get forced. I get bombed. That's a kind of a 0 awareness play for me, but I think he came through the right side, and I probably assumed someone was just watching it. And I catch a rocket, managed to use in time for the drop, so they have ad now. I honestly kind of fear pop too, just since I just didn't see him. I'll probably like do that most of the time if I don't see people, but if I get like the good sight line on the soldier, then I'm so fucking caught. I think no, I'm not. But if we get 2 kills, we stay in 4v4. Just want to buy a little time, so we're still fighting. Luckily, Ransom sees everything. We're losing, so he and I run out. Actually, really like playing with Ransom, even though I yelled at him a lot. Which is, I think that's just like a normal medic scout thing, like combo scout thing, but... So if he tries to sync again, I actually get the call this time, so I get to run away before he rolls me for the second frag in this frag video. But, oh my god, I get solo forced again because no one's watching left. It's so annoying to have that happen. That's the problem with this map is, like, if you don't have enough people, then the houses are just, like, just push the houses, because you're probably going to be able to make a play. That's just so annoying there. Alpha running through the flank volume, yeah. If we're down 1, then he'll get it, and then we get caught here. So they run through the left house as a team this time. We don't even get like the call or the sight line. We're just blindsided by their Uber, so I'm just on a respawn to armor, and it's so annoying. So this match was extremely close despite the scoreline. It's just every second is just like, or every, I don't know. I think it's like, I don't know if it's just the map. Okay, Trip just fed, but I just I don't know. Every round was super close. I think every time I played this map, even though like if you're the losing team, the map will still be close because the point cap's super fast and the spawns are so rewarding. Like you're rewarded for not owning the point sometimes, and it's really retarded. Probably shouldn't use that word, but oh well. So now I'm playing super passive because they've caught us with Uber, and it doesn't really matter because I get caught again. Trying to juke, he gets the pistol RNG, and I die. So I've been getting caught. It's probably just my fault. I think like we realized that like that left area is like a bad place to hold when they have ad after a while, and we're like, okay, I'm just gonna stand main instead so we can see them. But every time I've held like in that left area, I feel like I've just gotten caught. Honestly, did not play very well on this map. Either. Alright, where am I? So they make an aggressive bomb, but we get 2 for them getting the point. We just recap. There's a guy behind me, and I'm dead. It's just a respawn timer. That's so annoying. Compared to the first half, I think I died twice in the first half. I've already died like 4 times into like the second half. The same amount of rounds, 4 or 5 times, maybe more. Yeah. I did not remember it being this bad too, but now they have full ad. They're just coming forward to Uber, trying to catch us here. Actually managed to make it out. Yed's trying to get the kill. They're all going back to point. So we have a fight here still. It's 20 seconds. I'm trying to find like anyone. I don't know where anyone is. We have like 3 people on their side, 1 person on our side. And we just finally regroup and fight. Chaotic. Alright, well, we're playing our mid again. I don't know if I do it. One thing I should be doing more is just rotating to the right and buffing our flank so they can push. So we're just chilling here. Yeah, now I come to our flank, buff them, and now they can push the flank together or the point. Looks like they want to push the point instead of right house this time, so they normally like to do. We just end up capping with both our scouts. They don't really contest us. We lose 1. We trade up the kill. So we run forward with Uber to basically contest the point since they have so much cap time. We get the Ubers out of the way so we can actually fight it. And we buy time for Ash to respawn. That guy just runs through. I almost run into his face. Oh my god. We change the point of on 6 just free time. Yeah, basically. That's the whole goal, is to just like they'll probably end up capping, but we'll just throw the Ubers out of the way, and then maybe we can actually defend it. And even if we don't, we got our spawn in, and then like if they do manage to cap it, we'll just have better spawns, and we can actually just be happy to take the fight. Now, getting the kills behind, we did kill AZN, so we're just concerned about killing this guy here. If we kill this guy, then they can't really take a good fight. And if they cap while we're killing this guy, then we'll be good. So we see him get out in front. They sack wave here. Soapy actually doesn't shoot me. It's kind of weird. Managed to hold the Uber. If Soapy had shot me with that first rocket, then I definitely just use, I think. But for some reason, he changes his target like the last second. And Dingo only manages to get one rocket on me as well. So, lucky milk. I think in the next map I play a little bit more confidently. But this second half here I just kind of felt like really hard. So we know they're all bottom left. We back up here, give them room. We're just buying time, killing time. They come forward here. Alex drops AZN actually. Wow. Okay, that's just like game losing. That was like maybe without that, then like you have a good Uber, you maybe get back in the game, you still have better spawns, but now it's like now you have to win. I think if it had been a scrim and I was like less tense, then I would have played to just let Alex die, but in this case it paid off that I actually saved him. Because normally I'll drop Alex and just like be happy with keeping Uber. What I do a lot. Using a lot of people. This guy's behind. Don't get the kill Soapy, he's gonna get out. Oh, Ransom gets him actually. So we have big ad here, we're just playing Uber. I think we barely catch AZN at the very end of this. Like he's like a second away from Uber. I remember seeing it actually. I remember seeing his beam like at the last second. Yeah, I think I saw it just now, like just then as I across the corner. Oh no, this isn't it. What am I thinking of? Did it already happen? It must have already happened. Because there was a time we like caught him at like 96%. It probably already happened. I just didn't realize. Or they recap somehow. And we have like more time to go. Get the fuck out, let Alex die. Yeah, they do recap. Okay, it probably happens in a second here. Dude, I haven't like been awake when you've been streaming, but I've been catching these stream highlights, and you've been wilding out on some shit, dude. Alright, so we trade trip for Dingo. That favors us, just as we have better spawns. We managed to get Alpha too. Yeah, it's just full committing through the flank. He ends up dying a little later, but it doesn't matter, because the spawn is still better. Yeah, this is it here. Yeah, spot AZN's beam, like, just last second. Run across the point, get the kill, and then... If they had actually got the Uber, then this would have been more, a little more in doubt, but all the trades that happened basically went in our favor, and we luck out because of it. Bait the fuck out of Alex. I think I hit one arrow somewhere, but... We just have to recap. Their heals aren't here, so we just want to fight. And that's the map. I'm gonna play a second map. I want to watch what are the team names? Yambo versus the Yosh team, but that demo isn't uploaded, so that looked like a pretty good game. Otherwise, that's the first one. What did I label this as? Right here. Alright, well that was Bagel. As you can see, we had less of an idea of how to play the map, but like a decent enough that we could get away with it. There's no way I can reach Alex there. He's tripping. Yeah. So here on clearcut, I think the way we play our mids is that we drop Trip behind and then we just send Ash on their face. So there goes Trip. He's not going behind. Okay, he's just pressuring. We're just doing a wait and see mid. So they go first and we go second. Just trying to keep an eye on these soldiers here. We know that 2 of them behind, so we start going on point. There's actually 3 people behind. I'm dead here, I think. Oh no, I'm alive. Okay. Small surf. Managed to get out. That's kind of crazy that they had 3 people actually get behind there. So we basically got to wipe their combo before the guys who came in from behind managed to get back on us, and I had a small surf. Okay, so we're trying to hide in their shack here. We're trying to hide in their shack here and then catch their beam if it's close. So we get the call that we see the beam. So we barely catch AZN out here. If he had a scout, if he had this combo scout with him, he would never get caught there. But we managed to find him. So now I'm comfortable staying like in this area to stay alive. See one guy in front. Spot Dingo. I don't really know how I took so much damage, but I do hit a nice surf to get out there, and we managed to get all the kills we can. But the medic was like really the only thing we were looking for there, and we do manage to get out off of that. What's up, dude? Oh, they pause. I think Dingo was like lagging or something, and they swap in Laz for the rest of the game basically after this. Yeah, once we get the heals, it's okay to like kind of stay on their side, just to kind of bunker and then move back to our side. We don't want to we don't have to run like all the way out instantly. We just do it slowly, make sure I'm like staying alive there. Just keep this on 600% till Laz gets in the server, basically. I think. Oh shit! Oh my god. Okay. Well, nothing happened there. All right. All right. So we have decent ad here because we did kill AZN with Uber. So we think they'll probably sack wave, but I don't have Uber yet, so I'm not holding the shed because I don't think there's really a point in holding the shed unless you have Uber. Maybe there is. I don't know. Spotboat soldiers get bombed. Another. I was actually like, that's probably like the nicest surf I hit, and I was like kind of shocked that like. It was so smooth that I ended up in the box. So at this point, I'm like kind of feeling it, and I'll definitely play a little more confident just off the way this first round went. So now we know it's even Ubers. No need to hold inside because we have that's even, right? So they sent in one guy behind, but we know it's still even. So I'm looking forward, while I trust my scouts to look behind for him. They both go back and they find him. So I'd use on Alex because he's weak. They happen to use like first too, so it's fine to use there. I could drop him too, but I think because we were already down a player, I didn't want to. So we get ACN, missing arrows. I'm just getting the safety right now. They're down players. I'm just like playing like in the safest areas I can, basically. Main and towards our valley to make it like hard for them to get on me. They don't have the bodies to really come in enough players, and this round feels like kind of nice for us to get, kind of free. So if he goes in, so we're just all gonna go back, try to get the kill. I want to kill Alex while everybody is, like, most of our players are going back. So we end up getting Soapy in the back line, we get Kev who overextends forward, and we have Uber here. And then, I remember this, I was like, wait, I have Uber, why don't I just use on the point? I almost, like, dropped everybody, because, like, I was, like, trying to milk, and I was like, oh, wait, I just, like, we just have to block the point, there's no time left. Instead, I was, like, looking for, I don't know, some epic surf milk play. It was really stupid, but we Uber and then we get all the kills, and then it doesn't matter anymore. Win the round. I think we lose this round. I think they have like a really strong hold on us. We almost bring it back, but they have like a. They just catch me out a couple times. I don't remember really what happened. we see them bomb first. I'm just trying to rotate around and buff both sides of our team. It's hard to like. Alex likes to play towards the left, and Branson likes to play the right reef, so it's like hard to get both of them healed at the same time, just because of their positionings. So I find myself like moving a lot, but we go down players and we exchange on point, getting juggled a little. Going back to get our respawn heals. They're here now. We can take mid fight number 2. Which I don't know if we lose this. Maybe we do though. We're all going back for Soapy. Again, get the kill, then go forward. End up losing Alex for it. Branson gets double meat shot there. He probably shouldn't die there. I spot Alpha's health there, call it he's weak with the Solemn Vow. Unfortunately, you can't see it on the STV, so it's like hard to tell, but... What's up, Wave? You know, it is what it is. So, oh, they catch us with that. Okay, that's, yeah, we do. Yeah, that's what happens. I wasn't paying attention there. AZN definitely just got the spot on me, and I never looked at him the whole time. And that's like the Solemn Vow. Meta is like, why it's so punishing. But we do get the salvage on him. So always be looking to spot the other medic first, so you just know if there is a disad, no matter how small it is, just so that that's like less of a possibility. And if you don't manage to do it, then that possibly happens. So I'm trying to walk up here. Since we killed ACN, it's like even. I'm waiting for more players to show up rather than just following my first player in. All yours gun, scout, and demos for medic. They sell out like enough bodies for me that I can't really like escape unless someone kills them fast. And nobody got a single kill, so we just lose this fight, like full off. Alex helps Ransom out there, manages to bail him out. That's a ban right there. Let's see, how do I... There we go. Alright, so they have ad. This round has gone horribly awful for us. We haven't even capped yet. They have full Uber there. We managed to get the force out. So they should pretty much close up this round, but we know we have to go early. Not really waiting for Alex because we don't want to let the clock run out too much, but we end up losing Trip for it. So they're committing more people here to try to wipe us completely. And I don't even get Uber in time. That's just fucking tragic. Do they actually just... Do we not even cap? I demand a royalty. Do we actually not even cap this round? Like, do we just get rolled completely? They don't have scouts. We should actually be able to just cap here, right? I don't even remember. Lazarus behind. We get AZN first. I'm trying to tank Yite so you can just get the kill, and I go back to healing forward after. And we finally managed to cap the round after like 30 disastrous attempts where I just get caught before I can even get Uber. I don't think I've even gotten Uber this. No, I got Uber on the mid and then just haven't since. Just getting caught over and over. Seems like whenever we play poorly, it's just me dying over and over. And I don't know like how much of it is actually my fault, or how much of it versus how much of it is like our team play as a whole. Alright, we have ad. We decided to just bomb Alex. I can't find my scout. We managed to get him. Or we managed to get AZN, and we go back, reset on our side. They're okay with that, just because we used Uber, and we didn't want to do the shackle because they could just cap the point and win the game. All I have to do is set a player on the point and we'll have to use. So instead we elect to use the Uber to kill the medic and then fight after. Instead of basically, instead of just like trying to kill Ton. You see one guy go behind. Alex is getting rolled in front. I just don't heal him, even though I should. I think I was like worried about the guy behind a little too much there. But we're getting the kills, winning the fight, so letting Alex die seems to be the right decision. I feel like he should rotate towards me more on the right. I personally, I don't know, the left side is kind of weird. I like the right side because Ransom can control it and I can heal him up there. So we still have Uber out here. Haven't seen their beam. If they just sack wave here, then they probably just win the game, honestly. Both soldiers come in, yeah, and they just win the game. We're like playing for an Uber exchange, but I guess we don't realize they don't have Uber yet. Might be my fault, I just get forced, and now all they have to do is cap with Uber, and they'll just win the round there. Really easy. Thanks for the host, Logan. Got this one sticky spam left prevent, look at spamming them in there. That makes sense. I'm just fucking dead here. So now our team really needs to clutch out without heals, but they're all really weak. And they are! Almost. Oh no, okay. So that was literally up to Yite to win. Yite basically needed to... Considering we were down 3 whole minutes, that was like a really good comeback over from us, but the only way we win that fight there is if Yite just doesn't catch the spam from Sai, and then he just rolls them both. But they clutched out, so anyway, back to the pub. So yeah, this is a playoff match. So we're going forward as they send people behind. I'm trying to keep an eye, stand in an area where I can see the guy behind and look forward at the same time. So I can see that guy's being dealt with. I'm just trying to back out here. It's super weak, so I'll just leave the fight completely. I'm okay with letting my teammates die as long as they get to live. That's just how meta, should be. But now we end up with mid and full Uber. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I don't really remember how this actually plays out. So, okay, we're gonna do the shackled. So, the one thing about the shackled that really annoys me when I played with, like, Ransom is that, like, they'll always opt to Uber back on the contested point if they just tow it. Really, we should be rotating out backdoor after we get kills. But, so, they send people backdoor. I kite forward a little. I walk forward towards the stickies because I know the area with the stickies will be safe since nobody will actually walk on it. And if they go backdoor, I don't want to be near where I can take damage. But basically, the thing is like if they play the point hard, then we should just be spamming from here to trade damage. And since their heal beam will always be passive, since they'll be fearing the Uber, like once you trade damage on the point, we should be rotating out here. Even if they cap, we can just come back and cap it right away. But we should be able to like still block the point without using Uber out. But Brandsam always likes to Uber out onto the point for whatever reason, and it was always kind of annoying because we would just give up our Uber ad, and we shouldn't really do that, like ever. I feel like teams feel too pressured when the point is being capped, and like, oh, we should Uber to block it, but you should just be able to recapture the point without using Uber. If you're down players, then feel free to Uber out, but otherwise, you should be greedy. So we still have Uber. We managed to force them early, and I managed to just hold my Uber. So we're back in the shed again. Just buffing people in before the Sakura comes. So Sai seems disconnected from his team. He ends up backdoor first, and we get the free kill. So there's less players to worry about Sack. There's 2 of them now. And we're just coming back. I'm coming out now because they lost too many people to keep like an effective stack going. Even if their soldiers go, I should still be like fine with 6 people shooting them. Yeah, back in the box, basically. Now, yeah, so it's a pretty good round for us. I just haven't had to use Uber at all. We get the first kill early again, so we're fine to play aggressive on the doors here since we have the initial kill. And it's even Ubers, so we'll probably get like an easier force if we're playing aggressive, which we do. We're getting good trades. Everybody's doing really well here. Soldier behind. That's Laz dying. Yeah, they Uber too. Someone forced them. And now there's just no time left, and there's like nothing they can really do because they basically failed too many sack waves, so it's really good for us. It's unfortunate, basically unfortunate for them, but we had like a similarly bad round last round. So all I have to do is Uber here, drop Alex, but it doesn't matter. Actually, it doesn't matter. Sell Alice's life so Branson can get kills and Cardi don't rest points. So that's the first half. I'll play the second half now. So overall, just good round from us. I think the second round goes similarly. They might tie it up. I don't remember. Or we might go up. I don't remember. That was like 2 months ago almost. Wow, that's kind of crazy. It feels like the season just ended. Maybe because I'm not playing this current season. Oh, I just played the wrong fucking demo and I didn't even notice. Hold on, what am I doing? There we go. Jesus. I just opened up the other demo that I was watching. I was looking away from my monitor too long there. Alright, anyway. So this is the second half here, clearcut. Alright. Seeing early damage, getting him healthy. So we just send it early, we send it super fast. We go down both our soldiers right away. They're playing in such a passive position that they can easily clean up those kills. I think we learn pretty much. We try it again next round, but then I remember I remember just calling. We should just spam them because we have like the better positioning to spam them since they're playing so passive. But sending it across the point there was just bad because they're all playing defensively. They have like players set up on their high ground, and we're just feeding our soldiers in to get for free kills. And our soldiers can't really get anything. Waiting for Branson to clear a trap here. I don't get through cleanly, so I go back, get the pack. Now there's less pressure in, but they're getting so many kills. Still holding the Uber though, because I'm healthy enough, even though we're down 2. They decide the sack wave. Branson should really go with Ash during that, because there's more of a chance of him getting something than him going alone, since Yite is a spawner and I'll meet him anyway, but Branson coming back with me is like whatever, I guess. It's kind of a baiter play. You really shouldn't do that. So now we have all 6. We're gonna have to take an even trade here. Catching so much spam, so I'm letting Branson know I have to probably use early. They use first. Managed to save Alex there. Last second flash for him. Get him healthy. The soldier's just fading off. So, this is the thing, like. That was a bad rocket to cash, but I managed to live somehow. We're losing this fight a little. Yeah, we are losing the fight. We lost both our soldiers. But we're still trying to take the fight because we have better spawns, and we're just waiting for our soldiers before we finish capping. So we're forcing the fight here by towing the cap a lot, and they're getting so much time off the clock. It's just another horrific round from us, basically, since they're playing way better than they were earlier. So this is one of the things I noticed playing against this team is that they always like turned up in the later halves. They always would start off a little weaker, and then when they needed to, basically they needed to play around, get rounds, they would play a lot better. But early on, like we would, it always felt like we would always have a lead playing against this team. And I never, okay, I'm probably dead here, yeah, that was bad. I didn't keep track of that guy. One of the annoying things about this map is that you just have to be, if you're like standing here, you just have to be like looking up like this to like see the bombers, and if you don't see them, they'll just do-rock you. Even if you're being told you're being bombed, that's a little hard. But yeah, that was one of the things I noticed about this team in particular. Is just
Mission ends
the
in
stronger second half. I never felt like we had to play them from behind.
5, 4. We have lost control point.
Lose that for Sophie, that's a good trade for them. And they have the better spawn wave. Here we're just trying to toe the point though, or play aggressively, pressure them. Just toe the point so they can't really bait it, but then we lose Trip. So now we should probably just all in sack while I leave, but Carter can't. And he ends up dying. I looked away from him, that's kind of bad. I probably could have, if I had just kept my arrow instead of trying for like a weird shot, just arrowed him when he hit the ground, he would probably be alive and Laz would die. And now we don't have Uber, they Uber on the point, they just win. Since we can't get any cap on. That's a 2-2 game. Really strong round from them. I think we do the same thing on this mid and just we just feed like into them. I actually did not expect them to be as good at clearcut as they were, since it was our map pick too, and I thought they would be a weaker clearcut team, but both teams, we had like a lot of downtime before playing the Smash, and I guess they just improved at it a lot compared to how they were at the start of the season, I remember. Strip's weak. He calls he's just gonna get a pack. He should really just let me arrow him there, but he's dead now, and I'm dead now too. Yeah, it's just bad mid. I'm dead. Wow. Okay. I was about to say there's no way he was getting away with that one. But yeah, Trip needs to just let me arrow him there, and then we can probably just kill the guy who's jumping after him, and we'll be okay. Because it really doesn't take me a lot of time to arrow him, and him going all the way back is just takes a lot more time there. So we're trying to sack wave here. We see them all in the box. Our play here is just to kill the people on the outside. That's what I call the do. Yeah. See, instead of feeding into this area where they'll just roll us, we just go for the kills outside. We get 2 kills. Now they have to come out and use, and we can just leave easily. And basically, how you play against the bunker hole. Have somebody toe the point, pressure it. Get the guys off the roof, and then kill anybody who falls out the back area while they have 3 or 4 people inside. So now we have full ad off that. Get forced early. They commit huge holders on me. Unfortunate. But we are gonna get the point, and Trip finds AZN. I think Trip must have went super deep while we were getting forced. So I'm like losing that many people to get the force basically pays off in our favor. We're looking for Alpha who's behind. Alex actually just chads up on him and just takes the fight. Luckily Alex does their shots. Otherwise it's like a good play for Alpha if he trades with our demo. That's basically what he wants. Now we have the initial pick advantage taking this fight, so Alpha's slow, we're okay with just poking. They send one guy behind. I trust, as usual, I'm just looking forward, hoping my scouts are looking for the guy behind. It turns out they were not, so I died because of that. Yite should just really just be chasing, or Yite or Brandstam should just be chasing the guy behind, and then I have an escape. What's up, Kyle? Alright, so they have full ad. We're gonna have to sack wave again. We are playing so poorly in this half, and they're playing just so much better. And I get caught by the Uber. We don't spot it, so they just come barreling out, and their Uber is somehow behind me. And I just get caught healing a player forward who perhaps I'm tilted or something. I don't know. We need the pucks from tonight. If you find a scrim, I might be down. I mean, we'll probably get people. Ask people if they want to scrim. Everybody has weeklies. It's really hard to get puck scrims nowadays since everybody just already has weeklies with each other. It's also kind of the move though. You schedule four or five weeklies and you just don't have to worry about scrims ever again until playoffs. But if you match the final one, I'm down. There might be matches tonight, so you might be able to like if two teams are playing each other and they have weeklies, you might be able to go. It was a 4-2 game. Alright, well now here I am respecting the Uber because I've been caught so many times. We're just chilling. Get Uber. Trying to solo on the point to block it. We do manage to touch it last second. They used for some reason. That looked like a situation where they didn't have to use it all. Our Uber was so bad. I'm running in the walls, but Branson dies there. Trying to stay in. If I can get out, then Branson can get out. That's in that situation, so he shouldn't die there. But we find the initial call in Alpha, and they do deny his spawn. And so we're now getting more kills. Now we're just playing the point. No reason to overcommit. Oh, this is the game where Branson has the miraculous salvage on the AZN, actually. I actually almost forgot about that. We actually should lose this round like 150%. I'm putting the cam on Branson until the end of the round because oh my god. I actually need to like relive this. This is like incredible. Gold Soldiers go behind. We managed to get Soapy first. Use Uber. Oh, it's right here. Oh my god. Zazian's having a god milk here. He even gets the pack. And then he just gets triple melee. That's insane. That's insanity. That can happen. You just use there every time, but like I guess like he's like, oh my god, you guys didn't hit your shots on the scout, but after the second melee you just hit that fucking right click and you just like use that Uber and then there's oh my god, I forgot about that actually. Like obviously people should have killed Brand Slam, but at the same time, like, come on. So now we're in the round because of that. We should just lose this round outright. They should be up 3-2 right now. Managed to save Alex there last second. And now we're just cleaning up, taking names. You got the point there, but oh my god. That's definitely like frustrating, just I feel like if I was like in his shoes, that would be really frustrating. Alright, so we've had two really awful mids in a row, and we just elect to change our mid completely to matching their spam. Just because their positioning is like so passive, we can probably take more room on our roof and we just chill. Like going across the point just hasn't worked for us like once in this half. So right there I'm looking to spot Asian's beam. I managed to spot it and then call we have like 10 ad, but so we play aggressive on the point since they didn't have Uber, basically, because I spotted his beam there just now. You can't see it on the STV, but yeah. I saw it for a split second, and then we go a little bit forward just in case he's catchable. So we solo bumps here, nice surf. Try to hold the Uber. I see their positioning. I'm not being bombed by the second guy yet, so I know I can hold. And then this guy comes out of nowhere. Decide not to use. He probably could have just dropped me, but I remember at that point I was like, I've held the Uber this long, I might as well just drop it now. So managed to hold that there. Is that the new pop chat? This at least seems fun, this soldier. I think it is pretty fun as soldier. People, I don't know, people some like it, some don't, I guess. You get the high bomb a lot, you get to jump around a lot. So now I think they played their sack wave very well this time. We're bunkering again. Yeah, they go for the kills outside the shed. And now we use out when we shouldn't. So they get the free force. Basically, Brand Slam is too afraid of just letting them cap the point. We honestly should just let them cap the point, come out, and then cap that there. I'm sure the casters lost their arm from the serves. I was putting a lot of serves, a lot better serves in the first half, but I don't know. It was just a really good night for me. Cause I don't think I like even played like remotely as well after like these two matches. For some reason, it was like it just felt clean. So I'm cutting out forward here. I don't want to stay inside for some reason, and then Alpha kind of runs in, two-shots me, and I crater. I had like 90 health, and he shot me to the ground and cratered me somehow. That was like just how the slope was. I don't really know how I crater there, but someone can do the math. Do I have Adam started? He's in the chat right here, I think. Or he was earlier. So you can probably just ask him here. But that is an insane crater, though. Oh, big bomb on my trip. Oh, nice 2 rocket. Clean. Where am I? Alice is dying. Alice is dead. I always love letting Alex die in front of me just so I can stay alive. That's one of my guilty pleasures. I think I do arrow style there. We get to clean up on them. We don't want to deny our spawners here. Now we can just cap.
We have secured the control point.
Alright, so we're trying to hold in their shed, trying to be sneaky. There isn't a lot of time left for them, and we know we just killed AZN. So this is a fine use, even though it might kind of look a little bad. Because if we get the kills here, we have 20 seconds left. They have to actually come forward now to get time on the clock, or they just lose the game. They can't really afford to wait for their spawners. So here we see them. So they're coming a little slow here because they actually are waiting for the spawns. But even though if they do wait, they'll be disconnected. Like their players won't be here in time. They won't be healed. I get 2 rocketed in the back. Oh, that's so bad. But they're so weak. If we get trades here and they cap, then it's good. Rantom's on a 9k. He ends up dying. We actually get AZN though. That's so bad for me. I just lost track of the soldiers. Laz is just really good at the game. That's so stupid. Actually, is the last specialty. Game 3, we're tuned. Yeah. And now, I think I just die again, like the exact same way. I'll probably not giving myself sightline, being trolled by Carter, doesn't want to be arrowed. I know I have a little ad just because of when I spawned and when AZN spawned, since they had the point when he died. And then I just get Goomba'd again. I don't even see these soldiers. That guy literally landed on my head, actually. I didn't know that. I had no idea he literally just landed on my head. I knew I died there, but I didn't know that he just fucking put me in the box. But now we just play the cap, and Alex has a floor trap, and they all feed in and die. And we close that out. Oh my god, that is... For like how well I played like earlier, like the way the match ended is just so annoying, but yeah. But it's definitely a fun map. I actually really like the map for Medic, like low key. You if you're just looking up in the air, you can hit some nice serves. It's just you get put in the box occasionally. Anyway, I don't know. I've watched 2 demos so far. What time is it? It's 5. My game crashed. If anybody has a suggestion on something to watch, then I'll try to watch it. But otherwise, right now, I'll probably look for something that I already have downloaded and maybe just replay an old demo. Bagel or clearcut? I like clearcut. I don't know what you're asking, but I'm pretty sure they're talking about clearcut too. Did you watch the ETF2 final of Slumrish and Jade? No, I have not, and that is a good suggestion. I'll get around to that. I'll get around to the first match for that. You already watched the Winter Cup ones? I watched my POVs a while ago. Are you gonna cast a match tonight? Probably not. I don't think that I'll. I mean, maybe if there's a link me or look at the match page and tell me what you think might be good, and maybe if RGL or TFTV aren't covering it, I'll do it. Yeah, if you get me the link, that would be really nice. Just post it in the chat, and I'll watch that. Otherwise, while we're dead time here. Okay, let's see. Alright, I've never actually downloaded a demo off ETF2L, so what map am I looking for here? Snakewater or Process? Play me and chess on stream. I don't want to play with chess. What's up, Gabo? Hold on. Please don't watch this match. I've been told to by Jinork. This is the second time he's asked. I feel bad. Snake? Okay, Snake. I would feel bad not to